Hello everybody. Today I will be showcasing my 2023 droid army. It has been about 1.5 years since I did my last one, and this army has probably grown the least in the year and a half compared to my other 3 armies. But I wanted to start off with this one because I started off with this one last year, so just following tradition, I would start off with the Droid army, or Separatist army. Now, I have added a few things, but a lot of it is the same. However, there are some new vehicles that I have added, and I just wanted to showcase those. Alright, so we're going to begin in the middle here with the lineup. We have a custom General Grievous right here in the middle. Tried to make him as accurate to his size as possible. Made him really large. So we have General Grievous right there in the middle. To the right we have a custom Count Dooku. I wasn't really too interested in Legos around 2013, 2014 when the last Count Dooku was made, so I didn't have the chance to grab him. So instead of paying a lot of money for one, I just made my own. Then we have Darth Maul to the right here. This is the Phantom Menace version. And then a droid commander. To the left here we have 2 Asajj Ventresses. The right one I use as the actual Asajj Ventress just because I grew up with the Clone Wars. So that's the Asajj Ventress that I know. This one to the left is the 2003 Clone Wars Asajj Ventress, but I put hair on her and I'm treating her as another Sith, like another Night Sister. But technically they are both Asajj Ventress. And then I have Nute Gunray on the far left right here. Okay, so those are the leaders of the Separatist army. Now we're going to zoom back. I'll try to get as much of it in one shot as possible. There we are. Okay, I'm going to start with the left side. So, this is the land craft, pretty much. And then we have the armor in the back and the ships on the right. So we're going to start here. So this is the transport from the very old droid battle pack, but I did modify it to hold more troops and to have more weapons on the front. But yeah, just a simple modification because I thought that it was a little too small. It can only hold like 5 droids. I wanted to be able to hold like 12, which it can. So here's another landing craft. I think this one can hold around 16. But this is from the Phantom Menace, Battle of Naboo. It's not a very well-known set, but it came with around 12 droids, which is quite a lot. Alright. I'm just going to move right back here. We have some tri-droids right here from the Utapau battle pack. And I didn't like the flick-fired missiles, so I got rid of those and added cannons. Laser cannons, like the would be in the movie. I'm not sure how accurate these are, but they looked pretty good to me. So I have 2 of those. I really wish I would have picked up more of that battle pack, but unfortunately I did not. Alright, moving to the right here. My droid army really struggles with their air superiority. They don't have very much of a navy, so to counteract that, I just created some anti-aircraft weapons, anti-aircraft guns. The droid would just hold on to this handle right there and shoot into the air. Yeah, just an anti-aircraft cannon. I have 7 of those, and if their planet or battlefield gets invaded, they'll be able to use those instead of sending out their starships or starfighters, because they don't have very many. All right. Here we have some dwarf spider droids. We have 2 different versions. One from the new ATTE, and then one from an old Kashyyyk Walker, the 20th anniversary. So here we got 4 of these. These are just typical spider droids. The old ones, I got rid of those stud shooters and made it similar to the brand new ones. Alright. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 2021 or 2020, I forget, of the AATs. A lot of people don't like them. I don't know why I like them so much. I just do. I understand the problem with the length of the barrel. It goes out quite a bit past the front of the tank. But just to me, it just makes it feel so much more powerful with that giant cannon. I get that the head is quite large. But it's just a cheap set. I like the character. I like the minifigures that came in them. I like the build. I just liked it a lot, so I bought 5 of them, yeah. And then we have probably everybody's favorite one. This one is a great one. It is a little old. Oops. It is old. I had to modify it a little bit because pieces get lost and pieces break. But it's a very, very important one to me. It's one of my first Lego sets. So yeah, we have 6 AATs in total. 5 of the newer ones, and then 1 of the older ones. We'll keep on moving to the right here. We have a hyena droid bomber. This is not a very popular set. It's pretty cheap. You can get it $30 used on Bricklink. I was thinking about getting one more, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a great set. It's got an awesome play feature with the bombs, but it is a little flimsy, a little bit. Then I have I believe this is a Trade Federation transport ship. This is what Newt Gunray came in. Yeah, I lost the fin to this, so I had to redesign it. I don't think it looks too bad, but I should go back and fix it with the original pieces. I like the function of the opening doors here. It's really cool. every one of my minifigures except for General Grievous can fit in there. General Grievous is a little too big to fit in there. But yeah, this is a really cool set. I have quite a bit of sets that not many people got. But on the other hand, I don't really get a lot of sets that most people get. I don't know why. This is probably my favorite ship in the Separatist army. The Droid gunship. This is the old Clone Wars version, I believe. But I modified it. I used to have General Grievous's speeder, but that thing sucks. So I took it apart and added it onto here. I added a hatch in here to transport supplies to the battlefield. Pop that back on. Flip it over. We have a place for the pins, or where droids attach. Mainly super battle droids. Those pins fit right in their back. I have some flick fire missiles here. Flick fire missiles there. Oops. That just snapped off. Okay. I removed the ability to open this hatch because that's not accurate. This droid is a droid in itself. It doesn't need a pilot. It flies itself. So I just removed the ability. There's no hatch right there. But yeah, that is all for the ships. I'll go ahead and move on to the army itself. This is what has grown the most since the last army video, particularly in the battle droid department. So we already introduced the front row here. We'll start on the left. I have 11, I believe. Yes, 11 super battle droids. One of them in the back is a weird one. His bottom of the leg's broken, but I'm working on ordering a new pair for those. But I have 11 of these guys. We have 1, 2, 3 of them are the rocket arm droids that came with that AT. But yeah, I saw that video saying that the LEGO producers don't know when they'll make a new one, so if you wanted some, get some while you can. It might be, I think they're around $3 or $4 on Bricklink. Then I have some assassin droids. I have 6 black ones and 4 silver ones. They're not really a part of the Separatist droid army, but they were used by the Separatists. So I went ahead and threw them in here. Alright, now in the middle we have 118 battle droids. How I got most of these is through Bricklink. About 2 years ago, I'd say about 1 year ago, actually, before the inflation really kicked in, these guys were going for about $1 each, so I got quite a bit of them. I think the last video I had about 60, and I doubled that to like almost 120, mainly through, one big purchase through Bricklink, but also just sets. Like, the reason they don't make another battle droid battle pack is because they throw these guys in literally every set. There were 2 battle droids in each one of these AATs. The new ATTE came with 3 battle droids each. The Republic fighter tank has 2 in each. So you just the um the 501st battle pack came with 2 battle droids each. So it's like these guys are a dime a dozen. It's not too hard to build up a big army, but I did for most of these guys. I'd say for about a third, I had to get them off of Bricklink, but the rest were made in were gotten in sets. So it's not impossible to get a large army without Bricklink. I'd say 2/3 of this army was just in sets. But yeah, I'm really proud of how big this army is right here. Zoom in right there. Alright, we're going to move on to the right. Of course, I have all those AATs. I might have a lot of AAT pilots. Droid pilots. I have 12 of these. And I use them interchangeably. If I'm using them in a battle where AATs are used, they'll be AAT droids. If I use them in a wooded area, then I'll make them Kashyyyk droids. They do look pretty similar to the Kashyyyk droids on Battlefront 2. So I just use those interchangeably. They're just a good, unique variant, but canonically they are the AAT pilot droids. Behind here I have 3 Hyena battle droids that came with the Hyena bomber, obviously. I would really like more of these, but they are not as cheap as regular battle droids because of their dark orange. Because of their dark orange tone, they look a lot like the Geonosian battle droid, and everybody wants Geonosian battle droids. So if you get one of these guys, you can just replace the leg and the arms, and you got yourself a Geonosian battle droid. Right here, I have 1 Geonosian battle droid, but what I like to use it as is an assassin or the sniper droid from 2003, the Clone Wars cartoon. They were all this color, and so the snipers were this color, and so I just gave him a long blaster and made him a sniper. Then I have 5 pilot droids. Some of them are the newer version. That one's an older version, and the 2 that are on the staps here are the older version. So yeah, I don't really have anything to use these guys for because these guys pilot the AATs. The starships pilot themselves. The only ones that they would really pilot would be this ship and these 2 ships. But it's nice to have the pilot droids, you know? It's never bad to have them. Behind them I have 2 commander droids. I only got 1 of those battle packs that they came in. I wish I got more, but then again, I would have quite a few ARC troopers, and I don't know if I want a bunch of ARC troopers. But I am looking into getting more of these guys because I don't think they'll be coming out again anytime soon, unless they're in Tales of the Jedi, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have 2 of those, and then I have 2 droidicas. These droidicas are not the best build, but they're the only 2 ones I have, so of course I like them. So yeah, that is the entirety of my army. I don't have large numbers of certain divisions, I guess you could say, but I have a decent variety. So yeah, this is my 2023 Separatist army. Stay tuned because I will be coming out with the Republic army or the Clone army the Imperial Army, the Rebel Army. I don't think I'll come out with the First Order Army because it hasn't changed since the last video, but the other three have definitely changed since then. So please stay tuned for those 3 videos. If you like these type of videos and you like seeing my army grow, go ahead and like, subscribe, share it. It lets me know that you like these types of videos. The army building videos are my most viewed videos on this channel, so I'm assuming you guys like them, but just go ahead and like it, and let me know what I should get in my army for the next video. Alright guys, take care.